back, you wanna throw it.
The fire rises.
Check this out.
Okay.
I look good.
Okay.
Let's talking on the net. Get in the building, do something.
Get the money, gotta get my bag on.
Okay.
Triple back, flip out the whole scene.
Okay.
All you suckers just the one that be me. So, get smacked. You looking black. I got the big stacks. I'm pushing stacks. New outfit. You wish you had it on. Only tricks on the wrist, gotta keep it on.
Okay.
What you got? I got it going on.
Okay.
What you got? I got it going on.
Okay.
What you got? I got it going on.
Okay.
What you got? I got it.
Okay.
Alright, I don't have as much enthusiasm for this because I really just want to get through this disgusting fucking shit and be done with this. This is an uncomfortable fucking doc and expose, and Nux can go fuck himself. Then again, I'm probably pretty sure he already has at this point. Several times. This degenerate fuck can go fuck off. Anyways. Yeah, he did say that once he starts a family, he'll leave YouTube anyways and leave streaming. So, well, I think now's the time there, bud. Anyways, let's get this done. I want to, tonight, late night, react to Sydney Watson's documentary on, documentary. Oh my God, I'm just so burnt out. Which is this crap. Her response and her take with the Elijah Schaefer situation. Basically, her big fuck you, I told you, dumb fuck so, which is deserved and earned in every sense. So we'll look at that.
Another user jokes, "Oh no, we better stop if we are gagging a minor." Red pinged NuxTaku soon afterwards, but Nux didn't show up. This is Mintheus Mouselord, or Mitochondria, or Mito. According to NuxTaku, they were the best poster on the NSFW channel. In this conversation about BDSM, we can see Red asking Mito to send their presentation on sex toys to other users. Note, I just made the presentation because Red was clueless. After Bex mentions having a high tolerance to weirdness, Nux shows up to say, "Proud fanbase." Gremmen asks Mito to send the presentation to Nux. I think that Red already sent it to him. "No, I told ya. Never sent it, but I can now." "What are we sending me?" "A sex toy presentation." "Why? Lol." We needed to explain sex toys to Red. "Nah, it's fine if it's not sent to Nux." "Already did, Mito. I'm not doing honest descriptions on all Mito's sex toys." A few minutes later at 2:16, Nux says, "Very cool, Mito, very cool." NuxTaku has now received a direct message from a minor on his server, containing a link to a sex toy presentation that was made for them. What adult is clueless about sex toys? That's a massive red flag that Red is a minor. There was a previous time a month earlier when users in the voice chat text channel begged NuxTaku to join the VC because they needed help explaining sex toys to Red. Again, what adult doesn't know what sex toys are? In this
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just, this shit is so fucking crazy, bro. How do you, I can't, dude. I almost just want to just like abandon this shit and not even like post this as a stream. I honestly just could do that right now. This is how fucked up this is. How do you let it get to this point is what I want to know. How do you let it get to this point? I don't fuck around with this crap. I really don't. I don't get it. What was he thinking? What the hell was he thinking? Like, I got no words, man. I almost want to just switch entirely into Sydney Watson shit more than doing this because this shit's crazy.
example, NuxTaku declined the invitation to join the VC, but he absolutely was in voice chats with Red multiple times. One of my agents reached out to Red and asked them about their time on the server. They were willing to share their DMs with Nux to show that they did actually send him the sex toy presentation. So that actually happened.
Oh my God.
It wasn't just a joke. When asked about whether they were ever in voice chats with NuxTaku, Red recalled being in a VC with him plenty of times, a couple of times a week. They'd be surprised if Nux didn't notice them being underage, since everyone else did. However, they don't recall Nux ever commenting on their age. Now, I am not a journalist. I'm just a guy on the internet. However, I know you're not supposed to take one person's word and just run with it. Red could be misremembering, they might have some bias for or against NuxTaku, so it's important to have corroborating evidence. On December 15, 2018, NuxTaku pinged a deleted user to a VC. Red says Nux is in VC, everyone flood, implying they joined the voice channel with Nux. There's a similar message from January 15, 2019. If we scroll down a bit, we can see a screenshot showing Nux in the VC with Red. The real NuxTaku here is the real NuxTaku. Here's another screenshot from the time. Same name, same avatar. The current music channel used to be the old voice.
Okay, if there is any lesson to all of this, and I keep saying this to big-time creators, small-time creators, and this is why I basically, you know what, I'm deleting my Discord right fucking now, I'll tell you the fucking truth, because I have it, but I don't have an actual Discord. This is why we don't have a Discord, especially involving children. Don't have a Discord involving children. Don't do it. Don't be, just don't. I don't even have a server. Wow, I don't have a server. That's amazing. In fact, you know what? I'm just getting rid of my Discord right fucking now. Screw this shit. I hate it. Discord's weird. Goodbye. Logging out. No, I don't want to register. Get out. No, I just deleted this crap. I can't. Goodbye. Uninstall. I want this to be a fucking thing here. I hate Discord. It is a fucking cesspool gateway to shit. A trap to shit, right? Now I have no motherfucking goddamn no desire to be in any fucking voice chat with children. In fact, I block children online all the time. Hell, if you're under the age of 20 fucking 5, I think you're just too stupid for me to talk to. But for me, I just can't understand why you let this get this far. Dude, this is just such bad news. And now everyone's clowning on him. I mean, you know it's bad when even Hassan's got a point to shit on you. And Hassan right now is getting fucking his back blown out by the entire fucking democratic side of YouTube. And I'm sorry, just social media, I should say. I mean, he's getting his back blown the fuck out right now. But this is just crazy to me. How are you this stupid? I mean, at the very worst, I'm not seeing the evidence where it shows he's a direct P word and everyone wants to use that. I get it. Whatever. When I see it, I'll point it out. But what I'm seeing is absolute irresponsibility and degeneracy to a level where it's like, do you have any idea how fucking dumb this was? At every turn, Nux had a chance to say no to all of this. And what am I watching? Oh, wow, that's so beautiful. Don't care. At every point, he had a chance to say no to all of this. All of it. And what did he go and do? He kept going with this shit. So that's my fucking, like, that's my take. I don't know. This is just irresponsible. Again, I want to get through this quickly. So if I sound very rushy and low energy and just not, I really hate this topic. It's uncomfortable as fuck for me. And to be honest with you, I just fucking hate this shit. Also, Nux is annoying in general, so anything to do with him is annoying. I'm just waiting for the voice to come up. I'm just going to put my head through the wall.
Text channel. And on it, we can sometimes see Red and Nux posting things close to each other that only make sense if they were in the VC at the same time. Here, for example, Nux is working on a thumbnail. There's a message from Red, messages from NuxTaku, and then a message from Red. An hour later, messages from NuxTaku. In this one, we have a message from Red addressing Nux. Later a photo from Nux, then a photo from Red. In this instance, Red asks somebody to join the VC. Another user posts a caked up Charizard. NuxTaku
Oh my fucking god, what is wrong with you people?
shows a work in progress thumbnail. Message from Red, the Charizard from earlier is now on Nux's thumbnail. There's plenty of evidence of Red speaking, having audio issues, and other users commenting about their voice. So it's not like they never talked in the VC. I think this evidence sufficiently corroborates Red's recollection that they were in the VCs with NuxTaku.
Why the fuck could you be this dumb? This is so dumb. Never be. I don't care. If you're a big creator, just don't do something like this, man. Do not be in a fucking Discord with children. That is like the basic like lesson here. Don't be in a Discord with children. I don't know why that's a hard lesson to understand, but apparently it's a very hard lesson to like understand. Just don't do it. Anyways, sorry, doing something stupid. I'm sorry. This is how this fucking topic is just killing my fucking soul. I can't believe how dumb this guy is. Like, these are the people that have just taken the right wing grift, huh? You know, it used to be back in the day, we always accuse the left of being a grift, but that doesn't make any sense. I think some of those people are just genuinely insane. Now, there are some grifters on this side, of course. I don't consider Hassan a grifter. I think Hassan doesn't need to grift because he has money. I think Hassan is a fame-hungry whore. There's a difference. This is grifting Like he's like Nux is a grifter, clearly. I mean, he's told on himself 1,000 times, like, "Oh, I started doing this until my opinions are based, and I just started." No, it's because you saw the money in this and you started doing this crap. Even though you support a lot of this, like you can talk shit about trans people all you want. Let's be real, Nux. You're probably one of those dudes that looked at gooner bait trans porn. If anything, I bet you have. I bet if we look on your, I don't want to look on your phone actually. Looking at this shit, I don't want to look on your phone, but I guarantee you, Nux is one of those dudes that's clearly got some weird tastes and interests. I'm telling you guys, and it sounds prejudiced towards anime, but I'm sick. I just don't take anime people seriously, man. I know the shit that y'all watch. It's fucking weird. I don't know how people do it. Granted, there's some great material out there. There's some phenomenal written material. It's just marred by the weird shit that's like right beside it. It's all adjacent. You step 1 minute to Attack on Titan, you're in tentacle porn. You step on 1 minute to fucking Dragon Ball Z. Well, you're seeing some fucking weird animation of Bulma getting Dragon Balls put inside her. It's all weird, bro. All of it is weird. Is what I'm trying to say. It all gets weird. There's no avenue where it's like straight line Naruto and we're good. No, it's all like Naruto and some weird ass shit right after it. It's draining. Like just doing this topic has been draining. It's so fucking weird, man. It's why I have a prejudice towards people like anime watchers, man. I really do. Maybe that's fucked up, but you got to understand, all of them have to be just gooner degenerates. And I swear to God, like every one of them that have fuck with me are usually gooner degenerates. I don't find anyone that's just like a normal guy that goes, "Hey, I happen to like anime. I happen to rep it." That's it. Where are the normal ones? Oh, that's right. They're not online. God damn it.
Aku multiple times. I'm not sure about a couple times a week, but certainly multiple times. Red was already behaving in a pretty immature way, even in the text messages. They would spam emojis and walls of text. To believe that NuxTaku didn't know Red's age, you'd have to believe he missed all of the instances when their age was mentioned. You'd have to believe no one told him Red was a minor in chats, VCs, or DMs, and that Nux didn't realize it from their voice when talking in VCs. This should already be enough to strongly conclude that NuxTaku knew. But to show the full extent of the evidence and the full extent of NuxTaku's beyond incomprehensible neglect, we need to introduce a new character. After joining the server, Red quickly made friends with another user called Alan Wiebes. I know that Alan's avatar here looks an awful lot like Mr. Obvious from my engineer video, but they are not the same person.
It's bullshit. He's lying. It's a conspiracy.
Alan was a small anime creator at the time and would promote his videos on Nux's Discord. The metadata of his channel reveals that he is from Romania, and he would often mention things about it on the server. There's a lot of conversations between them and NuxTaku on the server, and Nux has mentioned Alan's name 100 times. He even shouted out Alan's channel in a video from October 22nd, 2018.
All patrons are invited to the Discord server, where we do things like make fun of Alan Wiebes. If you don't know who Alan Wiebes is, oh, trust me, $1 to the Patreon is worth it to meet the guy. He's in a special kind of category where everyone that relates to him in any way is a tsundere, because we all constantly make fun of him, make believe we hate him, but we all low-key like him. And also, thank you, Alan Wiebes, for donating $10 on Patreon. So now I get to shout you out in all my videos. Link to Alan Wiebes' channel is actually in the description. He makes funny shiz, and he takes the edge out of edgy, which leaves you just why? Like, why is he making this video? That kind of thing. Anyway, special thanks to King Beat My Meat Satan.
Alan was a very...
Oh my God, dude, I can't. I used to listen to this dude. What was wrong with me? You know what it is? I'm just so I guess I got so used to it in the sense that I just listen to so much high-pitched bullshit at the damn time. I guess I'm just so burnt in. But man, when you take a minute away from watching this dude and you really stop watching him, God, his voice actually is annoying. I understand more and more now, and I want to fucking I need this to stop. Holy shit, this is like aggravating. Holy fuck, this is aggravating.
A major contributor to the NSFW channel. However, according to Nux, they were still inferior to mitochondria. He apparently got his material from following more than 300 hentai artists on Twitter. But that's only a third of the amount that Tecton was following. Alan has made a lot of claims about their age, including saying that he was as young as 15. Plenty of users, including NuxTaku, have also claimed Alan to be underage. Alan is a lolly, no can do. Alan is underage. Does that mean Nux is grooming Alan?
What the fuck, bro? Are we really having this conversation right now? You don't see what's wrong with this? That you should probably, I don't know, nuke your Discord and think, wow, I should not be doing this if people are asking these questions because it's kind of weird. Nux, what are you doing? This is not good.
What's going on here? According to Red's recollection, Alan was around 19 at the time. In this tweet, they claim to be 19 in 2019. So,
I don't understand why you have these people in your Discord because they all look weird as fuck to me. Like, I don't know, man. A lot of these people I just don't want on my channel. Like, I wouldn't want these people on my channel. They're weird. I don't know what it is. It's something about them just seems me as sus, man. And again, I don't have a Discord. Hell, I didn't have a Discord to begin with, but I didn't even nuke the Discord my Discord account. I used to communicate privately with people. All I got is my IG, and ain't nobody getting that. I keep that shit to myself. So for real, I guess the best like method to this, don't have a Discord. Don't have a community like that. Keep your community all on YouTube out in the open for everyone to see, and you're good. That's fine. Just keep your community out for everyone to see, and you're fine. That's all. I will not have a Discord. Now, everyone else uses Discord. I will be the one YouTube creator that will never try and use Discord. Never again. Ever. Even then, when I had my Discord, when I was actually at a bigger following, I barely used it. I barely touched it. This is why, dude. You don't want to be involved in this shit, man. And even then, there's very explicitly clear about I didn't want younger people on my content. We've said this repeatedly. When me, Mac, and Chris are in a crew, we said this. We don't want children on our shit. This is why, dude. It's just not appropriate. It's a weird thing. And to be honest with you, it just leads to trouble. A lot of trouble. Even if you don't do anything wrong, being irresponsible like this will still make you culpable in these type of inappropriate situations and then paint you in a bad light to begin with. I can tell you right now, just off of this alone, people called Nux a pedophile. Just off of this alone. But all you're seeing here is just irresponsibility. That alone can get you in so much trouble. This is why people got to be so much better with their platforms, man. It matters. Now, you can't stop children from watching you. I understand that. Unfortunately, you could do whatever you want, but you can be like very explicit about it, but you will always have people break the cracks. What you need to know, though, is when you know it's a child and you know and usually it comes to this, you're going to know. Just don't engage. Actually, better yet, just keep a distance from everyone, at arm's length, and just keep it professional to your content. You should be okay. When you start doing weird shit and fucking around like Nux was doing, well, then you're gonna get caught up in a lot of crap. So now Nux again is getting canceled again. Now we'll see how this works. I mean, with the way that Nux is handling, he's just ignoring it and trying not to talk about it. But clearly, he's gonna have to do something. Who knows? The problem is these people's fan bases are so ingrained, they don't give a shit. It's a cult mentality that I highly doubt anything's going to matter out of this.
If they're telling the truth here, they would have been 18. Another former member believed Alan to be around 21. According to Red's recollection, no one on the server genuinely believed Alan was underage. These statements about Nux grooming Alan or Nux calling Alan a lolly are simply jokes. Very optically bad jokes, but jokes nonetheless. While I'm not sure about Alan's exact age, they were clearly an adult. Alan has unfortunately deleted their Discord account, which makes it hard to determine which messages are his. But we can still tell if it's him talking thanks to context clues. Here NuxTaku mentions that Megumin from Konosuba is best girl. Alan points out that she is 14 years old. Another deleted user, who I assume is Zach, asks Alan about another character called Tiger. There's two deleted users talking here, so how can we tell them apart? Alan must be one of them because their name is mentioned. So this one must be Zach. One of them mentions the age of consent in Romania being 15, so that must be Alan. Zach uses capitalization, while Alan doesn't. That's how we know that it was Alan who said, "Who cares? If she can count, then she ready to mount."
Oh my god.
This is Hassan taking more shots at NuxTaku in his week-long feud with me while defending his bro tips past. All right, I never brought up his bro tips past because I felt like it was so long ago, it's not worth it. But he's bringing up like random shit from forever ago and warping it into calling me a pedophile for insane reasons. Did you
Nux, this is not going to age well, buddy.
know that in his bro tips past, he had a famous quote where he said, if she's old enough to count, she's old enough to mount? Past, he had calling me a long ago.
Alan who said, "Who
Bruh. Just bruh.
cares? If she can count, then
Come back again next week when we discuss the legendary question of all time. Old enough to count, old enough to mount.
I think both of you are a bunch of fucking retards, and you should both be fucking looked at like idiots. I mean, Hassan should be probably looked at, not because everyone's calling him. I don't think Hassan is that type of person. I don't know why anyone thinks that. There's no evidence to show that other than the brothel thing, which, by the way, is a mere coincidence, not actual hard evidence pointing to any direction whatsoever. And this is coming from someone that literally has Hassan fans trying to like bombard his account every fucking few weeks. Believe me, I've had it happen to me. Granted, I've talked my shit, so I'm not saying I'm a victim of anything. I don't care. But what I am saying is there's no hard evidence to point Hassan to any of those directions. You guys just use these words and they lose meaning and they lose all like seriousness and weight to them. And it's like, and that's one of my biggest problems with the internet. You morons don't know what the fuck you're talking about. When you should be talking about the fact that this guy allegedly, you have to put alleged around it, but he did admit to calling police check-ins on his ex-girlfriend, even though he was clearly told not to. This is all corroborated, but everyone just dropped that as if that was no big deal. And I mean, that's a huge deal because you are actively abusing someone using the police system, using the legal system. That is allegedly what you were doing. He never had a good answer. He said, I don't really know why. So you don't know why you called the cops multiple times to quote unquote check in on a girl who just wasn't hitting you up. Even though her friend who you asked told you not to do this, you went ahead and did it anyways. That's suspicious as fuck. And everyone's gonna say, well, that doesn't seem like it's a big deal. It is a big deal though, because those police check-ins are very nerve-wracking. It's only like it only goes one step up from like fucking swatting. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's a stupid fucking idea to do. And to me it exhibits abusive, controlling type behavior. But guess what? That's what I talk about because that actually happened and there's actual like a legit thing there. The problem is Hassan's audience doesn't give a flying fuck about women because they're mostly full of misogynists, so they don't care. They're all too burnt out on watching anime and shit. Seriously, like every fucking motherfucker that comes after me that happens to be this guy's fan, 90% of them have anime profile pics. I shit you not. It's insane. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're not beating the allegations, people. But the thing is, I hate that people just throw these words around this lightly. Even with Nux, I'm not seeing where he's a, P word. A P word is someone that's actually lusting for children. Everyone's saying he groomed someone in here. We'll see. I see someone who's irresponsible with his platform, who's very, very irresponsible and is a hypocrite about degeneracy when he has partaken and promoted degeneracy for his, his main part of his career. Now you want to play this whole Christian, maybe he's Jewish, but this religious clean angle. It's all bullshit, and I don't believe in it whatsoever. He has absolutely exhibited demonic behavior by his own standards for his career, and it's very hypocritical. So that's what I will say about this. Again, I'm still watching it. We'll see how it goes. We have 18 minutes left. Fucking thank Christ. I might go back through this to see if there's anything else. I know I'm skipping through this. I just want to get to the whole Discord shit because this shit is so fucking like bogged down for me. I hate watching this crap. It's so weird.
Question mark?
If that's not pedophile behavior, I don't know what is.
When Hassan said that in 2013, he was playing a character and he was asking it, not flat out stating it like Alan did. We can see NuxTaku right here not condemning those words at all. So he either used to not care about pedophile behavior, didn't think that it was pedophile behavior, or his attack on Hassan is knowingly deceitful. There's a difference between waifu and best girl. Waifus are mountable, so therefore the best girl isn't. However, the art of the best girl is lolly inclusive.
Oh my fucking god. This is just fucking... Are you dumb, bro?
Nux is using that word in the petite anime character sense, not the cartoon CP sense. Nux's stance on personally not being into lolly hentai has been consistent for years, but it didn't stop him from posting it onto YouTube. Then Alan says, lollies are very mountable. NuxTaku responds, you're terrifying, Alan, and moves on. This was 12 days before Nux gave Alan that shout out on his channel. So Alan saying things like this didn't seem to be a problem to him.
And he takes the edge out of edgy.
Look at this art. This art is better. And it's Alan posting a comic about some boy kissing his dog. I wish I would be able to get sick from stuff like this again. By the way, don't ask why do I have that. Why do you have that? Red sent it to me. He always sends me fucked up shit like this. That guy's a sociopath, I tell ya.
This is an insane. I'm letting it play long for a minute. I want to capture all. You see how insane this is, right? Like this is. I just this is so irresponsible to keep all this anywhere near you. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? No matter out of all this, the biggest thing I will say about all this is so socially irresponsible. Excuse me. It just is. You content creators just really don't understand boundaries and ethics, man. And this is what comes down to. You understand boundaries, so then you get into this mess. But this is ridiculous. This could have all been avoided.
Red shows up and claims Alan is the one who sent it, and shows a screenshot from their DMs. Wow, you resort to Photoshop to make me look bad? Shame. Red shares another screenshot, showing some of Alan's earlier messages. People have no shame, shake my head. Also, I hope someone at school sees you watching this. Is that Minecraft? Yes, I'm 15. Deal with it. Oof, I feel old. He's literally the youngest guy here. I am the youngest? Oh, he is. Makes sense. Yep, Red is 15-year-olds personified. Ha, I'm still underage. So, cause you're talking to me, you are all technically pedophiles. Not
no.
Me? Yup. Remember, the age of consent in Romania is 15, so I can smack your ass all I want. It's only been 26 minutes since the last
I'm not going to be in a conversation like this. This is so uncomfortable.
time Alan brought up the Romanian age of consent. Alan would make similarly inappropriate comments about Red on the 16th of December. But let's return to October 8th. You are willing to send me the most fucking disgusting shit you have. I only send it to you because you're 15. Exactly. Nobody else would.
What is wrong with you, bro? Do you not see how fucking weird this is? What is wrong? Dude, this shit ain't even funny. Y'all motherfuckers, like, I can't imagine this shit.
Initially planned to traumatize you because you were acting tough, but I underestimated you. Who, me? I'm not tough. I guess edgy instead of tough. I am edgy. Not that tough though. Yeah, I got that. I need to train you to become tough. Okay. At this point, NuxTaku or the moderators should be intervening and investigating what's happening in the DMs between Alan and Red. However, there wouldn't be any moderators or rules on the server until 2020. In late 2019, the server was raided by gore spammers multiple times, and NuxTaku did nothing about it. What finally made him appoint moderators is when his patrons pulled their pledges. This is one of his own newly appointed moderators saying it at the time. According to Red, on the first day they joined the server, Alan spammed their DMs with a bunch of gore and NSFW content. There are multiple instances of Red or Alan publicly mentioning Alan sending gore to Red. Here's one.
Oh god, Nux actually responded to this, apparently. Nux comments on his expose by Nick Anderson to Backlash. Hold on, let's play this and let's shut up. Sorry. No, a warning for people who hate the sound of this man's voice.
People are accusing you of being a pedophile because of a Discord. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that a bit today. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be rude. You know what? We'll save it for when I talk about it. It might have been one of the most disingenuous, slanderous campaigns ever. But we'll talk about it a bit.
Oh, I can't wait for this. Not really. I can miss it, honestly.
It really is.
Is it though?
A guy got groomed in a Discord, which is fucking awful. Don't get me wrong, and I'm really sorry if I contributed to that at all. It's really fucking awful. But I really didn't contribute to that much at all, to be honest. Like if we were being honest, people are.
It's your responsibility, you fucking moron. That's the problem. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. This is your Discord. You are responsible. If this was fucking Troon, who's that Troon you're talking about? The one for Mr. Beast. They probably were like responsible for something like this in their Discord, right? Let's just make that as the assumption. You guys, people like you, Nux, will be after them. If Hassan had a Discord and someone like this was doing something in his Discord, we would all say you are socially responsible for this shit. What are you thinking? Bro, you have to take accountability for this. Yes, you are directly involved because it's your Discord. You have control over it. You see it happening and you do nothing about it. That's a problem. Again, this wouldn't happen if you just didn't have children in your inner discords with NSFW shit going on. What are you thinking? What the hell are you thinking? This is just a recipe for disaster. Do I think he's actually? No, I don't. But he's completely culpable and irresponsible. And to me, that's just terrible, regardless. This is terrible.
From October 6th. On October 14th, Alan mentioned showing his personal collection to Red. On January 1st, 2019, Alan actually posted a gore image into the voice chat channel and pinged Red. In February 2019, Red reacted to a meme by saying, "I can take pictures of men's penises being cut in half, but this is too much even for me."
Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck is this is so gross. This is so grimy. This is so fucking grimy. I have never been more disgusted in my life. Again, do I think that the people calling Nux is that right? No, this doesn't prove anything like that. But this makes you so culpable, bro. This is culpable. This is culpability. You can't let a Discord run like this, man. What are you thinking? This is your responsibility. You made money from this Discord. You have to take accountability for this. There should be lawsuits for shit like this. What's wrong with you? Are you dumb? What an idiot, man. You're going to be a fucking father. And you don't see what's wrong with this? You want your fucking kid talking to a creep like this? Huh? Would you want your fucking son or daughter, incoming child, coming in something like this? Isn't that what he said he's going to be a dad? I might be wrong. Or is he getting engaged? I think he's going to be a dad. Whatever. You know what? Doesn't even matter. You're planning to, right? You want your future family to run into a situation like this? No. You would shoot a motherfucker dead for doing this shit with your kid. You kill him. This is crazy. The guy is literally like, this is disgusting, bro. What the fuck? This is a child. There's a 15-year-old kid, and you are literally, I don't want to say child. Let me rephrase that. There's a 15-year-old teenager. You are older. Why are you sharing shit with someone like that, man? What's wrong with you? You're clearly older. It's fucking weird, bro. It's fucking weird. And by the way, I don't even care. I don't agree with you. You sending shit like that to even someone that is of age, you weird regardless. Why are you sending people this shit, bro? Sick fuck.
It was a GIF and just a tip. Yeah, but dramatic effect, Alan. Shake my head. The message below contains nudity. And if we go one message further, we can see a message from NuxTaku. Alan having a fascination with gore.
Go back.
Message further.
So you basically saw all the shit and just ignored it. You see why it makes you look bad, Nux? You see it's not slanderous, Nux. It's bad. This is bad, brother. This is really bad.
We can see a message from NuxTaku. Alan having a fascination with gore seemed to be pretty well known on the server. One regular user made this meme about the various quirks of the other regular members. Alan's comedic summary was, posting extreme mutilation pics. Notice that.
Yeah, that's not wrong. Nux saying one thing every few days. Next we're talking about. So no one's like, we're gonna go get Alan. Maybe Alan needs to go. Alan.
NuxTaku was pinged on this message. Sending this kind of material to a minor is very harmful and a crime, and it's been going on for 5 months, and NuxTaku has done nothing. Yep. Red would sometimes ask Alan to send him things. Send me the most fucked up shit you have. Look for it yourself. I want my friend to know you are worse than the dark web. Soyboy here is another adult user and also a small anime creator. He already knows that Red is underage. Despite this, he asks Red if he can send them something truly disturbing. Okay, Soy.
Oh my God, can we be done? You know what? I say we ban anime. This is you guys cannot handle anime. It just comes down to you guys can't handle anime. Sorry, I don't know why the hell I just went on. That's funny. You cannot handle anime. We gotta get rid of it. Anime needs to go. It just gotta go. We gotta get rid of it out of society. It's got to go. I'm done. I'm so done with anime, dude. Like, I think I'm just done with it. I am ready to ban the hell out of it. Just ban it. I mean, at the end of the day, man, this is really bad. This is a really bad look, and Nux did nothing to stop this. Which Nux, that makes you a coward. And as someone that is, here's the thing, you can't do right-wing content and talk about how motherfuckers like this should be dragged to the dirt, but you did nothing with motherfuckers in front of you doing this. Alan, by your own definition, should be dragged to the dirt and beaten with a shovel. And you would be right. And you did nothing. Jeez, fuck this. New rules, man. I'm making new rules with like boundaries for me. I'm never letting this shit happen. I see motherfuckers on like this. Nah. And I'll tell you one thing, just for like culpability, like I'm not taking no responsibility for shit like this, man. This shit's getting the fuck out of my Discord immediately. Yeah, I see one motherfucker put that shit in. He's banned. I remember when we had an issue like that with this guy named Nelson, and we had it with Saki's community. And I remember when it just happened to Saki's community, he was being weird with them. I said, no, you banned from mine. You ain't coming here, man. You want to come? He wanted to come in and try and, get help for mine. And I said on the stream, I said, Nelson, what you did, it's fucked up. You showed your own dick imprint to some fucking girl that don't even know you. I don't want you near my community, bro. You are a problem. Sorry, dog. I know he was basically like my DSP, I just make fun of him and clown him. And after that, I was like, nah, dude, you weird. You actually got issues. You gotta go, bro. You gotta get your ass out of here. I don't know where that little motherfucker is now. Hope he's fucking in a psych ward somewhere. But this shit, nah. This shit cannot stand. You just can't let this shit stand.
Send it to me. BT? Come on. I expected at least nuggets. If you don't know what that word means, don't look it up. Alan proceeds to drop codes to some extremely obscene comics. Thanks, Alan. Soy, I am extremely disappointed. Red, you scare me. That is actual animal rape and murder. I know. How is that not the most fucked up thing? Alan sent me a video of a man getting his head off by a machete. Real life, of course. NuxTaku was pinged about something off topic immediately after that message, but he didn't show up. After getting NuxTaku to create the NSFW channel, Red suggested making a Not Safe for Life channel for Alan, to which Alan said, I wouldn't make NuxTaku watch something like that. You, on the other hand, can get it. NuxTaku's nowhere to be seen, but then Soyboy mentions Toei Animation claiming one of his videos. NuxTaku replies to him with advice, once again showing how close he was to seeing these.
So you knew what was going on. That's the thing. You can't say you didn't know what was going on. It was right in front of you, man. You knew what was going on, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, Nux. I want to defend you on this. I've defended you before on certain things. I have. I can't defend you on this, brother. This is bad. I could never defend you on this. This is terrible. You are culpable for this shit, man. And you got to, it's not slanderous, man. You got to take accountability and apologize and say, I was irresponsible and move on. Do I think, no, it's just disingenuous bullshit. You guys use that fucking shit for everyone. Oh, Nux is a pedophile. Oh, Tecton's a pedophile. Oh, fucking his son's a pedophile. Oh, God. Do you know what, you guys know what one is? Because I can tell you what one is. And you don't want to know what one is. And you don't know what you don't want to know. I'll tell you right now, you don't want to know. But you're a reminder, it's someone that wants to fuck kids, not someone that's irresponsible with their platform. There's a difference. We need to put weight back on words, man. Rapist, all those words to mean something. They have to have weight to them. When you guys start fucking throwing that shit around, you're like fucking retards. And I roll my eyes. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're taking out the meaning from it. Nux is culpable, responsible, and should be called out for this. Absolutely. Because this is degeneracy that he let go on in his Discord, and he should be criticized heavily for this, and will be. But, and this is where the but comes in, okay? We gotta start being like a little bit more fucking tactful with what we say. You can't just call someone, because that ain't what's going on here. This is irresponsibility, though. This is complete irresponsibility. Completely fucking irresponsible, and it's disgusting to see this shit. To be honest, I think most of this is a good video. I think a lot of this could be taken out, and we should have gone straight to this. This is like the real good shit that I really care about. A lot of the other stuff I was covering yesterday was just like a lot of fluff for me. Oh, the Tectone shit was funny though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's funny as fuck. But for the most part, this is just wow. Nick Andros did a great job of covering this, man. Really good job, really good video. Please sub and subscribe to him and likes and all that shit. But this is just bad, man. I have no other words to say other than this is bad in a sense of irresponsibility. But that kid should not be in this Discord. I fuck the grooming shit in general. It's this kid just shouldn't be allowed in this Discord. Under no circumstances should you allow children in. I said this about one of the guys we had on here who watched the content. I was fine with Gus watching the content. I couldn't control that. I couldn't get rid of the kid from watching my content or whatever because I didn't do disgusting NSFW type weird content. I did shit where I swore and said a bunch of dumb words. Okay. You know, the kid's like 16. He's going to hear dumb shit. Fine. Politics, crap about nerd shit where I was very like vulgar. What I said though, he ain't allowed on stream with us, and he certainly ain't allowed no Discord with us either. Gus is a grown-ass man now. It's very simple shit, man. Just don't allow children in your fucking inner circles and your spaces, bro. What's wrong with you? Just that's all you have to do. Shit like this is no place for someone that's under the age of fucking 18. To be honest, I'd say 21. Shit, this would be safe. But that's ridiculous, obviously. But Jesus Christ, man. If you know someone is underage, just don't allow them in. It's a simple thing. Once they get older, they can get in. Call it like a graduation to being indoctrinated to disgusting shit. Whatever. Fine, your choice. But this is wrong, man.
Warning signs. Beyond conditioning Red into tolerating extremely shocking and obscene imagery, Alan also encouraged them to drop out of school. On Tuesday, October 9th, Red mentioned skipping school to binge-watch anime. Alan cheers them on and says that skipping school is badass, and that he's doing it as well, because he's a badass like Red. On October 10th, NuxTaku pings various users, including Red, to inform them that he...
I'm sorry, I just read this tweet. I'm gonna sidebar. The Royal Surf. Kangmin Lee, this is base by the way. Kangmin Lee is such a kiss-ass, suck-up piece of shit. He goes, why did Surf block me? And Surf goes, oh, you really want to know why I blocked you? No, that's so racist. Why would you say that? Oh, of course, it's hilarious. That's why. Oh my God, that is so fucked up. Oh, man. Kangman blocked me because I called him a submissive Asian white worshiper. I've said that Kangman Lee tries way too hard. Like, you could just tell he tries way too fucking hard, man. Oh, man. No, let me make sure I save this NuxTaku video. I might use it in a later, like a summary of all this shit. Or I might make a video myself about this Nux bullshit. Because I am both disgusted, but also not surprised. It's unreal irresponsibility. Let me repeat myself. Do I think Nux is a pedo? No, I think anyone saying that's a retard. I don't think there's any sufficient proof of that. And I'll tell you my summary what I really think Nux is. Nux is a guy that is very, very, very irresponsible who shouldn't have a major platform until he learns to have some social responsibility. I hope being a fucking a parent can change his outlook and his view to understand how this is a bad look. But he's someone that's not taking this seriously. And then now maybe he's starting to see how bad this shit is. But it's too late with your crimes, with your sins that you've committed. And now you have to fucking sit and take accountability for it. And that's just what it comes down to. You just got to take accountability for it, bro. You fucked up. And it's okay. It's okay to just say you fucked up. I shouldn't have done that, whatever. And be better from it. The problem is Nux doesn't want to do that. Oh my God. He is just killing himself. Now we have more clips of what he said. So I probably will look into that, making a video about it, because I don't feel like sitting here doing another stream about this crap. I am uncomfortable by it as it is. But doing a video is just like get it over with, I guess, because I'm probably gonna end up covering it regardless. But this, yeah, it's Ava Chris Tyson all over again, and it really is. Yeah, Nick Andrews got him, bro. And then you can't. And then is he really trying to say he didn't know the kid was? Kid, you Nux, you knew. Oh my God! Now he's blaming the parents. Jesus fuck! This is bad. Nux is cooked. So this is what Nux said. Now I want to put up to my mic because I'm not gonna fucking go on Twitter. On Twitter online on my browser or whatever browser I use, it just starts auto blocking people. I don't know why that's a thing. And until Elon fixes that, I'm not dealing with that shit. So let's just hear from here, right? Okay, shut up. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
No, so basically, all right, dude, it's this is just going to be like a 1 second thing, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. They're calling you a grifter? Yeah, they call me a grifter because they disagree with my opinions. That's how it works.
No, we call you a grifter because clearly you're doing this for money. You don't give a fuck about this shit because your actions prove that you don't care about degeneracy. Your actions are different from your actual coverage. End of story.
Essentially, from what I understand, someone entered a Discord and lied about their age, and someone else in the Discord, in one of my servers over the years, and someone messaged that guy lewd stuff, which is awful.
That you saw. You saw. It's proven that you saw this shit. I'm looking at it right now that you saw this shit. I'm looking at it on stream right now that you saw this shit. How did you get caught in 4K? And you're going to still lie to me? That's insane.
But yeah, unfortunately, parents need to make sure that their kids aren't logging into 18 plus servers.
Oh my God, that's not the message here, buddy.
It's awful. Don't get me wrong, but that's that.
But when you see one in your server, Nux, kick him out. That's kind of the lesson. You saw him in your server and you knew that. Nux, it's 4K. You're so cooked. He's cooked. He's so cooked for this. He's so cooked.
He finished reading the Black Clover manga all in one day. School got cancelled for the rest of the week for me because the head teacher got so I shall be around lots. Words like head teacher.
Dude, this kid is so fucked mentally. I hope he's going to therapy today. And I know he's not a kid now, but I hope this young man's going to therapy.
And school are used by children, not college students. Another clear red flag that Red is a minor, right in Nux's face. What? Go to sleep, kid. Another clear indication that Red is a minor. Yeah, lol, 176 chapters in a day. This is 5 days before Red got NuxTaku to create the NSFW channel. If you're worried about that stabbing story, it's something that Red made up at the time. On Thursday, October 11th, Red mentions...
And I will say one thing, that kid is a little troublemaker because, Jesus Lord, you shouldn't be in this Discord. I think you shouldn't have been in this Discord, little man. What the fuck? And why would you make something up like that? What's wrong with you niggas, bro?
Having skipped 4 days of school to binge anime. Another user cheers him on.
Well, the answer literally hit me in the face. Binging 4 hours of anime. There you go. I'm telling you, man, this anime shit destroys your brain cells. It destroys your mind. I'm telling you. Whatever the fuck they're putting in that crap is not healthy. I'm just saying it, man. I'm telling y'all think I'm a prejudice towards anime because I don't know what I'm talking about, but yet we're seeing it right in front of us. What's wrong here?
School is a waste of time. On Monday, October 15th, Red thinks about joining a VC because there's a lot of people on. But he says that school starts in 30 minutes. Alan once again encourages Red to skip school. On
just irresponsible. Oh my God.
Thursday, October 18th, Red asks Alan for advice on how to lie to their parents to get out of school.
Oh my God.
Anyone here a good liar? Alan makes multiple suggestions. On October 30th, Red pinged Alan because he wants to speak to someone that he trusts. Red mentions having the problem of no longer going to school. Alan asks if they quit like a badass mad lad, once again encouraging Red to drop out of school. On December 9th, Violet asks, "Are you guys students or out of school?" Alan says he and Red dropped out. Red says that Alan inspired him. On January 4th, 2019, Red once again says he quit school. He doesn't care about it anymore. On April 10th, 2019, Red described themselves as a 15-year-old dropout. Alan shows up and says, agreed, and that's coming from an older dropout. So how did Red manage to drop out of school? Let's go to February 2019. Red is talking to Bex, who seems to be having some form of breakdown caused by opiate withdrawals. Many of Beck's messages actually mention them being addicted to drugs, spending all their money on drugs, and having various mental illnesses. Please keep that in mind when passing judgment about what I'm going to share.
Oh my God. Do you not see what I'm talking about? Like, I got 10 minutes of shit left. Let's hurry this the fuck up. But oh my God, man. This is all irresponsible. Again, I keep asking, what the fuck could you have been thinking? But dude, do you see how many bad influences are in this Discord alone? This kid should not be in here.
next. I might be overly
Why is this kid around a motherfucking druggie?
cautious here because YouTube does not like when certain things are discussed, such as SH. And in this exchange, knowing they're in the presence of a minor, Bex explains how it works and basically makes it sound really cool.
What the fuck?
Red mentions having used SH to manipulate their parents into letting them quit school.
That is fucking insane.
Really? That's impressive.
No.
Red expressed that they felt like a terrible person for doing it, how it felt, and they mention only doing it twice, to which Beck says, "Psh, imagine only doing it twice. I decided to stop before I couldn't. Real sad boys have on their thighs." Red then reveals that they put their upper arm a lot of time.
This is a movie. This is literally a movie on what not to do as an adult. And letting this happen is one of those things what not to do. Nux, dude, you are so effed, buddy. This is bad, buddy. You're gonna have to watch this whole video. And the thing about Nux is I don't know if you can skate by this one this time, dude. This is pretty fucking bad. Everyone is gonna clown you for this, man. Dude, Hassan watched this whole thing for like 10 minutes apparently and quit after 10 minutes. Bro, Hassan, buddy, you can't, even when given the biggest W on one of your biggest fucking like haters and shit talkers, how did you find a way to still grab an L from the jaws of victory? God, he sucks, man. He is the worst streamer of all time, bar none, the worst. I am sitting here with actual ADHD, struggling through this shit because I am uncomfortable and I'm still covering it because it's the right thing to do. God, Hassan sucks, bro. He fucking sucks. God, he fucking sucks, man.
Bex comments, "Ooh, nice." Again, this was a very irresponsible way to talk about these things with a minor. I don't have any experience or knowledge of how SH works, but Red claims that this needles
You should never talk about it with a minor regardless. There's no good way to talk about it because you don't talk about it.
stuff apparently happened way before they joined the server, but they claim that it was not enough to cause the effect, which makes SH addictive. Based on their comments from back then, there was clearly a unique sensation there, but again, I don't know for sure. Red claimed that the first time they did it for real was on October 31st, 2018. They had a fight with their family, which led to them dropping out. On the day before, Red asked Alan for advice on how to get over their fear of the pain of SH. I'm not sure if Alan is jokingly suggesting that Red should try flipping, as in juggling knives, or if he should try using a folding knife, and he used the word flipping by mistake. Red seemed to interpret it as a suggestion for a type of knife, and asks if he could use a kitchen knife. If you cut yourself, you'll realize the pain is pretty whatever. Okay, thanks. You're
How many minutes? We got 8 minutes.
welcome. If we scroll down a bit, we can see the exchange where Red asked Alan to talk about the problem of no longer going to school. They hadn't actually dropped out yet. That would happen soon after the 31st, when the SH first occurred. Red would eventually develop an addiction to it. In February 2019, we can see Red mention that he talks to the least people in real life on the server.
This is the most degenerate pile of shit conversation thread I've ever seen in my life. This is just degeneracy on all levels. What the fuck am I reading?
I have talked to 3 different people in real life in the last month. 5 months after joining the server, they've dropped out of school, they are self-harming, and they've become socially isolated. Despite Alan constantly behaving in an inappropriate, abusive, and downright criminal manner towards Red.
I'm gonna make this very clear. Big shout out to Mudahar for fucking this up. Mudahar's had such a great opportunity to actually do the right thing, and you blew this shit because you cowered like a biatch. If you people actually were to do the real research that someone like Nick Andros did, then maybe you guys would get somewhere. But this is shit that should have been done a long time ago. So I don't know what to tell you. don't care to do these big exposés and op-ed pieces on these type of streamers because, in my honest opinion, nothing's going to happen. And even after this, nothing will happen. I guarantee you that Nux's following will still be like, whatever. And at the end of the day, people will just overlook the fact that Nux is an irresponsible moron because at the end of the day, it's all this is, irresponsibility. But it's a damn shame that we can't call Nux basically out for this shit and have heavy criticism, have him acknowledge this and at least try to do better from it. He won't do that because nothing's going to happen. At the end of the day, no matter how well this is well done, it doesn't matter. People are going to side on Nux's channel anyways. I look at his comment section today. It had nothing to do with this. No one cares. You know? No one cares. And the thing is, I will say this. The reason why is because he didn't do anything. So people's minds, it's like, well, he was just irresponsible. That's it. And I mean, that's crazy. You should be called out for this. But it's what it is. He's getting called out from different sects and all that, but yeah. I don't know. I literally have nothing to say anymore other than just, I want this shit to be done with. So, and what is Kai Cenat doing? Yep, Kai Cenat got his soul taken. It's over. They took the man's soul. Kai's gone, bro. Kai Cenat has become mainstream. He's become a mainstream hateable nigga. He is now no longer Kai Cenat, the streamer that was annoying as shit with his own autonomy. Now he's Kai, the man just dressed up in a skirt. It's over. They took him. They took his soul. It's done. They took the nigga's soul. It's done. Kai's gone, bro. Moment of silence. Okay, moving on.
Red perceived him as trustworthy. Red saw Alan as a good friend, bestest friend, and the reason why they haven't committed.
Oh, hey, Bianca, I didn't even see that. I was too busy focused on the video. Yo, Kai just became become mainstream. So yeah, I should 2 times it. You're so fucking right, girl. Oh my god, she's right. I should 2 times it. I don't know why I'm doing. I don't know why I don't ever take advantage of the 2 times shit. I never do 2 times it. I never speed it up. Where is my playback speed? Let's do 116. Okay, let's go.
We have already established that the odds that NuxTaku didn't know that Red was a minor are super low. The further we looked, the more examples we saw of messages that must have been in NuxTaku's line of sight that would indicate to any reasonable person that Red is a minor, or that Alan is sending some weird stuff to him. NuxTaku was also familiar with Alan. They've talked a lot, he's mentioned him lots of times, they hung out in VCs, and he gave Alan a shout out on his channel. But did Nux...
So Nux basically knew this guy who was already committing these weird fucking things. He already knew that this kid was a minor. He knew these things, yet still found a way to pass off blame, as I already showed earlier in the stream, to pass off blame as, the parents shouldn't let their kids. You're right. Parents shouldn't let their kids in these servers. But guess what? You should be, as the gatekeeper of the server, you moron, should kick these people out. I would have kicked this kid out. There's just no fucking way. I never would allow this shit to happen, bro. Because I wouldn't have a Discord server. That's why. I don't care how big I ever get. Never going to happen. I don't care how big I get on here. Never going to happen. It will never happen. I don't care the money opportunity. It is a recipe for disaster. Not going to happen. The only communities that I'd ever have, right, are the ones that are out in front with everyone. Meaning YouTube communities. Because it's out in front with everyone to see. Discord, fuck that shit, man. I ain't doing that crap. Because then you have to trust a Discord Janny to actually do it. And I know that's just never going to end well. So no, absolutely not.
NuxTaku know about the other part of Alan's reputation. Check this out. On January 16th of 2019, Alan posted...
Yes, like if I Patreon or some shit like that, Bianca, you can have like a Discord server with that attached, and memberships and all that. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. In fact, I refuse to even the Patreon shit. Just, I don't like private servers, man. I don't like the idea of it. I want the world to see the server so everyone can see what's going on. So then there is no like miscommunication on what's happening here. There is no shield up. Fuck that. People need to see it because I don't believe in it. So if a child's in there, it can be called out and I can kick him out immediately. That's great. But again, this is what's wrong with the internet. It's just irresponsible. And Nux is horribly irresponsible for this.
Posted a bait and switch video into the general chat channel. The thumbnail shows a naked woman, but when the video is played, it switches to a video containing stuff like this. Despite the warnings given by other members to not look at it, Red can be seen giving their reaction to the video. You can take
Dude, this is just a recipe for disaster. Like, again, every opportunity for Nux to get rid of this kid, and he's missed it by like 50 times over. Like, you've had so many chances to not let this happen.
That as a corroboration for my testimony of what the video is. Violet said that Alan should be banned. NuxTaku was then pinged because Alan did something bad. Nux shows up.
He posted gay porn in general, put him in the gulag. So now we're going to get rid of Alan. This guy's been sending disgusting shit to minors, but now we're going to get rid of Alan because of gay porn. Whatever. Let's do it.
And says, wow, didn't see that one coming. And he then leaves. He took no action. He didn't delete the video or punish Alan or anything. Again.
Ugh. Idiot.
That was January of 2019. NuxTaku would still have Alan on the Rant Cafe podcast in July and August.
And next, we also, believe it or not, have Alan Weebus himself.
Hi there. Sorry, I'm the replacement for Anime Forever. He's dead now. I killed him. So you're gonna have to get accustomed to my presence from now on.
Despite everything that was happening for months, NuxTaku publicly endorsed this guy and presented him
Total fucking idiot.
to his audience as this harmless, funny troll guy. When I asked Red about these old messages concerning their personal situation at the time, they said it was the beginning of probably the darkest period in their life. The good news is that they stopped self-harming in 2021. They went into a dropout rehabilitation program.
I'm so happy to hear that.
They are now working on their university degree.
Ending.
To clarify some things, I reached out to Red because I saw their post on the Discord from years ago. They didn't reach out to me, no one tipped me off about them, I discovered them myself. I haven't conducted any in-depth interview with this person. I would just send them questions every now and then, and laid out this timeline and asked for their thoughts. They described it with the words, all of
FYI, this is only part 1.
that is accurate to my knowledge. They don't remember anyone at the server really recommending them to seek help. When I asked about how they felt about Alan's behavior, they recognized that it was inappropriate towards a 14-year-old, but they don't believe he had any sexual grooming intention or meant what he was doing in that manner. They also mentioned Alan being very troubled at the time, which based on Alan's messages, assuming he isn't lying, seems to be true. Based on the logs I've shown, it's tempting to conclude that the influences that Red was exposed to through NuxTaku's unmoderated Patreon Discord server led to them dropping out of school at age 14.
So basically all Nux had to do was try and strict the age requirements, just age requires strict as shit. He didn't do that. You could have kicked this kid out, who was going through so much at the time. With now, he had all these bad influences that were not helping him, and then you have a guy on top of fucking sending him disgusting messages. What the absolute fuck, man? And you let this happen, Nux? That is so bad, bro. That is so fucking bad, man. Yeah, you gotta. Bad dog, buddy. You're cooked. I don't know, man. Like, it's just, to me, I don't want nothing to do with the dude. Clearly, his content, he's a hypocrite. Anyways, but this is just, my mind is just burnt from this shit. It's just, I can't stand these people. They should not, like, giving these people these giant platforms is just always such an issue. It's why I would never want to be involved with having such a responsibility for such a dumb Discord like that. I'm never going to do it. That's why I don't do Discord, man. I actually just leave my Discord today. During on the stream, I was like, you know what? Get rid of this shit. And I don't even have a server. Thank God. Never again. Public communities, people. We need them.
And getting into SH. The timeline laid out by the messages and by Red's testimony does support the idea. But to actually determine if that's the...
Honestly, I have no idea what part 2 is. Part 2 genuinely might be just fucking a literal thing on the Mudahar situation, where Mudahar basically like let Nux fucking, off the hook, even though he called it out. But Mudahar fucked up and backtracked because Mudahar is, as we know, a giant fucking mega coward.
Underlying reality would require further investigation. However, regardless of the actual consequences, allowing people to encourage or praise this kind of behavior in the first place is already insane. What is clear is that Red was repeatedly exposed to extremely obscene NSFW content and gore on the server, and that NuxTaku made the NSFW channel because Red requested it, and then accepted more money from them. If NuxTaku was too busy to moderate the server properly, it's...
What a fucking... You took advice to make an NSFW channel from a fucking minor. Are you fucking retarded? Yeah, he's a dumbass. He's a fucking idiot.
Not like he was totally unfamiliar with...
Get the Red X fucking damn mask off your fucking AVI, bro. You disgrace me. You disgrace the Red X mask. Actually, I have no idea if you got that from that or anime. It's the Red X mask as I know it, but it might be for something completely different, like another anime or some shit. Then again, I don't care. Fuck him.
The concept of moderators. If he was, the 16th message on his Discord server was a user recommending him to designate moderators, to which Nux responded, indeed. One of the basic responsibilities of a Discord server operator is to make sure the children are not...
I'm sure no one gives a shit at this point, but at the April 2018 community guidelines clearly spell out you cannot let people who score and self... Yeah, basically. Discord itself doesn't give a shit, because Discord itself has no fucking moderation at all, and it's disgusting to know that.
exposed to adult content on their server. By allowing Red on the server and allowing them to be exposed to all of these harmful influences, based on my estimation, NuxTaku made $46. Not only did he fail to carry out that basic responsibility, he made money from neglecting it, something which would eventually become a core element of his success. If you remember, the Chris Tyson server closed its NSFW channel in January 2019, before the...
This is literally Chris Tyson shit. This is what Chris Tyson got in trouble for. This shit should have never happened. What the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at?
Server went public. NuxTaku's Patreon NSFW channel is still open in 2026. There is no age verification process, and anyone with $1 can join in. The channel hasn't had a new post since 2024, but it was still active when NuxTaku was casting judgment on Ava Tyson. It's probably good to point out that NuxTaku and Ava Tyson were both born in 1996. Tyson in July and NuxTaku in February. NuxTaku is a few months older than Tyson, but he was making demonstrably worse mistakes at the same age, and continued to make those mistakes for years afterwards. There is no evidence for Tyson ever grooming anyone on the server.
No, there is absolutely nothing. There's nothing against him. The only thing you could say about Tyson is the fact that they happened to be trans, and then they had that, and that was it. That's all that was needed to destroy him. It's fucked up, but it is what it is. But also, again, this is just insane to me. It's insane to me.
But her career was still destroyed by the controversy. So
it's true. It's true. Like the career, this person's career was destroyed by this shit. That only honestly, if they weren't trans, I guarantee you they would have like survived it. But because people had such an issue due to underlying issues, this is what happened. And even then, there's nothing that came of it. That's crazy.
Something which NuxTaku cheered on. And with that, I conclude the first part of our dive into NuxTaku.
Seriously, this is the first part. You have another part coming. Oh.
History. In the next part, I'll show the dishonest ways in which he has defended his past content to his new religious right-wing audience. And
no.
Audience that he's attracted by saying stuff like this.
Banning our books! They're firing. They're not banning your books. They just don't want them in schools teaching children and grouping them. There's a big difference between banning books and not wanting to.
You fucking idiot.
Show sexualized pornographic grouping material to kids. There's a big difference actually. This dude is like, I cannot believe they are banning our porn from the schools. All I want to do is show sissy, hypno, transgender porn to 7-year-olds.
Nux, buddy, it's not looking good, bruh. It's time to address this professionally. I think it's time. I think it's time for your family that you take a minute away from the internet and recount your sins. And maybe... Oh my God. Trinidad Chimbless got the 6-year of eligibility. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Oh, I'm happy for him. Fuck it. Why not? You let all these other motherfuckers play for fucking 9 years, apparently. Let him get his chance. I want Trinidad Chambliss season. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I want it. Let's fucking go. Ole Miss fans, rejoice. You got 1 more year some Trini. Let's go. Trini season. All right, I'm done talking about Trinidad Chambliss. Let's go.
Society does not let me. All right, so you have the interracial gay couple.
Those move.
Raising kids.
For your 2 biggest fans.
And this is a boy in a tiara and a skirt. I'm telling you, it's grooming. It's so obviously.
Yes, Nux, it's grooming. But apparently you allowing a 15-year-old to suggest to you that making an NSFW fucking server was a good idea in your head. Do you see the problem here, my guy? Oh, man. And I still got Sydney Watts on the cover with the Eliza Schaefer fucking degenerate debacle. I hate myself.
It's so obviously grooming, man.
There are students growing up with free thoughts and with critical thinking and not being indoctrinated into their beliefs. That's the biggest fear of fascists. And
you literally have a pedophile flag on your shirt.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this?
Bitch, you literally have a pedophile flag in your back.
Oh my God, you're calling it a... Oh my God.
And you're wearing a nose ring. What are we talking about? Why would anyone ever take you seriously?
It's gonna be fun. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed it. Oh, and of course, congratulations on your 30th birthday, NuxTaku.
He dropped it on his 30th birthday.
Later.
Oh no. Oh no, buddy. Oh no, buddy. No, it's over. It's cooked. He's done. I'm so glad I'm done with that shit. Oh my fucking Lord. I feel grimy having watched that. My God. There are levels to this shit that I cannot handle. I am broke. I'm just done, man. I just can't stand this shit, bro. I can't stand having this, talking about it, man. It just sucks. I want to get back to the normal degeneracy of this world. Like talking about Elijah Schaefer having sex with a bunch of men and getting his ass pounded while also cheating on his wife with a woman, and Sydney Watson getting this shit all over him for it. That's the normal shit I care about. Jesus fucking Lord, I'm cooked. Oh, Jesus. Can Jeremy Hambley do something stupid again? I need some other content. I can't, man. I can't. What the fuck? What is going on, man? Like, Nux, you sick piece of shit, bro. I'm so done with you. Oh, my God. Never again am I watching that motherfucker. Tectone. I hope the Tectone nuke gets dropped soon. You know what? Tectone, honestly, there's nothing that needs to be said. The guy is a weirdo. I'm done talking about that. I don't care. The guy's weirdo. Oh, I'm 6'7". No, I'm 6'6". My dick is small. Oh, my God. These are things that no one asked you, my guy. Maybe it's best to keep it in your fucking dark, deluded head to never fucking put out in the public. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing hand gestures right now to accentuate what I'm doing, though you can't see it because it's so stupid to me. All these streamers are degenerates, whether it's Hassan, whether it's Nux, whether it's Tectone. I don't know, man. And then you got Mizkif out here taking victory laps going. And so, Mizkif's such a full of shit piece of garbage. Mizkif, if that, no one's going to watch my stream, but if that guy were to watch my stream, I want this to be said. No matter what they do, you are still an undeserving piece of rodent filth that got his platform by sucking dick to every big creator that you worked with because you're a weasel. You are still a fucking roach. You will forever be a roach, and you abused your ex-girlfriend. And no matter what anyone says, that will be your legacy. So shut the fuck up. Stop acting as though you're a hero in all this. You're doing this out of spite because all your boys fucking threw you out as a piece of shit because you are a piece of shit. And if they were to defend you, you would defend them, but you felt you were betrayed because you got fucking iced. And that's your fucking fault. Because let's be real, Emaru is a more valuable streamer than you are. People would rather watch your ex-girlfriend than you because A, she's attractive, B, she's a lot more interesting, and C, well, you're a dirty, disgusting, degenerate roach. Now fuck off and go under a hole and piss off for good. I'm done. Goodbye. I'll see y'all later tonight where I got to handle more degenerate bullshit. At least that's a little more comfortable, even though it's really not.
Quiet! This is the best part!
That's it. I'm out of here.
This video is the biggest load of hoo-ha I've ever seen.